What's going on, vibers? It's your boy J.S. Vaughn. And guess what, y'all? We back with another one. Today's track is coming out from Fire in the Booth and whatnot. And it's from your boy Rapman. You know what I mean? It's part one. Let's go.
I know you gonna dig this.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Oh man, it's got to that all-important time of the show once again. My favorite part of the show. Fire in the booth. And tonight we got someone in the building. It's been a long time coming.
Long time coming, you feel me?
Man like Rapman in the building.
I know. I would have run no shot my guy D in the building.
You ready for this, G?
Let's go, B.
You know what time it is when you hear this, right?
Let's get ready to rumble.
Rapman. Yeah. Fire in the booth, you already know.
Yeah.
Hey, long overdue.
Let's go, bro.
You already know what it is with me, man. If I rap it, I live it, you get me? If I live it, I rap it. Yo, look. Most underrated from the scene, and that's a straight fact. Who then if it ain't raps? I take that crown, hands down, no debate that. See, I remember way back, chilling on the front line, rolling with the gang responsible for most of gun crime. And them times I just caught that big murk. Starting with the man until we've been pushing big work. Money whips, chicks, it wasn't that, I wasn't concerned. I was on a hike, fully gassed, but I soon learned. We should have brought crids, but instead we brought whips. And them times the flound ends was the price of 3 bricks. A couple brothers had.
Yo, you hearing the realness out of this, yo. Let's go back a little bit, man. That's bars, man. We should have been born cribs, but we was buying whips.
And them times I just caught that big murk. Starting with the man until we've been pushing big work. Money whips, chicks, it wasn't that, I wasn't concerned. I was on a hike, fully gassed, but I soon learned. We should have brought crids, but instead we brought whips. And them times the flound ends was the price of 3 bricks. A couple brothers had beef, but they couldn't find sticks. And them times I had the plug, so I made a little drink. Plus the youths that they were beefing, they didn't really like them. If they want to take them out, cool, alright then. Old school days, I used to love a little fight then, cause my right hand was like.
He's like, yo, old school days. I used to love a little fight, man. Cause my hands, I mean, what the fuck?
Cool, alright then. Old school days, I used to love a little fight then. Cause my right hand was like the same speed as lightning. Like
He said, yo, my right hand was the same speed of lightning. I like that, man. That's gangster right there. You know, like a young man's bravado and whatnot. When you young, man, you always itchy to fight because you've never caught that L yet. You know what I mean? The minute you feel you catch out the first L, you like, you know what? Maybe fighting ain't something that I want to do. You know what I mean?
another pussy or down. I think they thought cause I was skinny they could push me around. They always started talking greasy then end up in the ground. They used to say that I was.
Yeah, and that's he was a person that they were like always thinking like on some real shit, yo. That dude is skinny, man. He can't do nothing to me and whatnot. You know what I mean? And then when they get put down and shit, he'd be like, yo, you see? You guys underestimated me and look at where y'all motherfuckers at now. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Samson and Goliath.
Was skinny, they could push me around. They always started talking greasy, then end up in the ground. They used to say that I was whack, but they're following now. Yeah, they're hollering now. They didn't listen, so it's time that they learned.
And that's what it is, you know what I mean, whenever it comes to that, you know what I mean, same motherfuckers that was talking shit about you when you was down and out and whatnot, the same motherfuckers that trying to come back and be like, hey, remember me from back in the day and all that type of shit, and all you can do is smile and keep it moving and whatnot, because you understand, like, yo, come on, man, stop it, yo, you forgot all the shit you used to do to me back in the day.
Say that I was whack, but they're following now. Yeah, they're hollering now. They didn't listen, so it's time that they learn. I've been saying that them tables will turn, and you need to mind out for all them bridges you burn before you're trapped on the other side, pissed with no way to return. Soon mad brothers starting with their catch and they're moving like the.
Yo, man, that dude said some jewels right there, man. Ah, man, hold up. Something about the bridges that you burn. That's some facts right there.
On the other side, pissed with no way to return. Soon mad brothers.
Yeah, so said all them bridges that you done burn. You better watch out since you gonna be on the other side, no way to get out. You know what I mean? Basically, like yo, you gotta mind. That's a perfect analogy, man. Don't burn all your bridges and whatnot, cause sooner or later and whatnot, there's not gonna be any bridges to freaking cross. You know what I mean? You're just gonna be stuck in a freaking place by yourself and whatnot because you have nowhere to fucking go.
Moving like's the first time they had cash in their hand. You got a body on your strap, so you think you're the man. But try to know that you can still get dropped where you stand. There ain't no discrimination when it comes to violation. Like a doctor out of work, cause we ain't got the patience. Anything you cross can result to retaliation. You're best to stay blessed and resolve the situation. And I ain't talking no gas, just facts. I think they think I turn soft to all the sense of my raps. Now every day gas them youngers about banging the trap. When you know that deep down that you ain't living like that. About this light.
Talking about the youngins, talking about banging and trap, and he said, you know damn well you ain't living that life, you know what I mean? And he's like saying, like, on some real shit, man, what's the purpose of freaking talking all that shit about freaking banging traps and all that type of shit, and if you ain't living that shit? Leave that shit to motherfuckers that's really living that life and whatnot, because when you live in a fake life that you know shit about, when shit gets real, man, it's your body that's gonna be down 6 feet deep and shit, you know?
And I ain't talking no gas, just facts. I think they think I turn soft to all the sense of my raps. Now every day gas them youngers about banging.
I like that, man. You think I went soft cause all the sense of my rap and whatnot. Yo, that's bars right there, yo. Don't think I get, yo, on some real shit. When motherfuckers start having sense in their rap and whatnot, that's not because they gone soft and whatnot. That's because they see through the matrix and shit, and they not gonna go through the fuckery no more. You know what I mean?
When you know that deep down that you ain't living like that. About this lighty on the gram, she was looking like Steflon. When I met her in the flesh, she looked more like Teflon.
When I met her in the flesh, she looked more like Teflon. Boss, let's go. All them filters, man. All them fucking filters.
I swear, man, the catfish game was too strong. From now, no video.
Her catfish game was too strong.
Tricks, like if you clocking a pic, they're all cropped, just their face and the tits. Then try and know that you're dealing with a big bone chick. If you don't like them plus size, you better fall back quick. All the pet filters going around. I swear I'm going through my snap and it's coming like I'm staring at the pond. No gas, I'm just spitting the truth. Anytime I freestyle, I'm always coming with that fire in the booth. You already know my body.
I like that, yo. Every time I freestyle, I'm always coming with that fire in the booth. Bars, let's go.
Freestyle, I'm always coming with that fire in the booth. You already know my bar is blue. Yeah, I'm good up in my hood. It's all love whenever I come through. Man, I chatting like they're from the ends, but I can bet you a 9 they don't never step 1 foot in. I got your BM in the back of my Benz. She ain't used to the real. She said she's only been with man that pretend. Yeah, we're cool, but we're far from friends.
Oh shit. Oh man, you said I got your BM in the back of the Benz. She told me she never been with a nigga that kept it 100. Let me hold on. Let me go.
Benz, she ain't used to the real. She said she's only been with man that pretend. Yeah, we're cool, but we're far from friends.
She only been with men that pretend. That's bars right there, yo. Yo, she only. And at that, he talking about your BM, you know what I mean? You was that dude, you know what I mean?
She ain't used to the real. She said she's only been with man that pretend. Yeah, we're cool, but we're far from friends. If I ain't showed you how I lived, then you're just another man from the end, you feel me? Rapman in the building! Warm up, so warm up there.
What are you starting like that, yeah?
Come on, fam, you just gotta start warm, you get me sometimes. You know, I'm here, fam. I'm here, fam.
Wow!
I'm here. You get me?
Yeah, you know much about me.
I come here to rap, B.
That's why they call you Rapman, bro.
Trust me, fam.
We going again?
Yeah, fam, come on, man.
Hey!
Yo, we're gonna have some fun in this one, though.
Let's go!
Yeah. Fire in the booth. Air now. Yeah. Hey, alright. Yo,
Bring it to me, cockroach!
Bring it to me,
Yeah.
cockroach.
You're like a tiger.
hey, yo, put respect on my name. Rapman versatile, but stories I just do the best. I just tell a new plug you should tip me half, and if I like it, I'll take the rest. Man, stories I just do the best. I just tell a new plug you should tip me half, and if I like it, I'll take the rest. Man can't gas me, I've been on the road too long. More time I just ain't impressed, and I don't trust man. That's always robbing next man. More time you rob you next. Hear me? I come across so many snakes, I know when they're about to bite.
I come across so many snakes. I know right when they're about to bite. That's bars, man. Let's go.
More time you rob you next. Hear me? I come across so many snakes, I know when they're about to bite. Coming from an ends where everyone's out for themselves. Round here it's like a way of life. My brethren's ex-girlfriend tried to DM me and told me to come round tonight. And yeah, she's buff and sexy and paying that. You see me? I just ain't the type. Nah, me snake my brethren never. We got a code, we stick together. Plus every other day I'll be on the phone to him like, yo family, where's the cheddar? See, I got bills and I got kids to feed, so ain't no days off when it comes to peas. I've been
I like that, man. I got bills and I got kids to feed. So he's like saying on some real shit, there ain't no day that I could rest. You know what I mean? My life is work. You know what I mean? I got money to make and whatnot. And if I don't make money, man, there's gonna be a lot of problems that pull up. You know what I mean?
peas. I've been broke and I've been up before, but right now you can say I'm like in between. But one day I'm gonna live the dream. Imagine a life where I don't have to link the fiends, why I just spit bar for peace. Tell a man shut up like Stormzy and run the scene. If them man try come for me, I'll be coming right back until I'm in the lead. And if they ever draw blood for me, better make sure I'm dead on the ground like R.I.P. Cause I swear when I
Ooh, if they ever draw blood from me, make sure I'm dead on the ground. R.I.P. You know what I mean? He's like saying on some real shit. The only way any man is gonna freaking draw blood from me, if I'm dead on the ground. Fucking R.I.P. Damn, that's bars right there. That's some real shit right there.
draw blood for me, better make sure I'm dead on the ground like R.I.P. Cause I swear when I come back, flowers gonna get laid, families in black. His thing's okay, my thing's mad. He speaks fiction, I speak facts. Yeah, he's rough and tough when he's with his gang, but I swear by myself I'm back. Yeah, he's rough and
You said he's rough and tough when he's with his gangs, but by myself I'm tough. You know what I mean?
big facts. Yeah, he's rough and tough when he's with his gang, but I swear by myself I'm back. Yeah, he's rough and tough.
You said I'm bad, you know what I mean? He's just basically saying like on some real shit, I'm a one-man army and whatnot, and you need your team to freaking fight me, you know what I mean? Let's go. That's tough talk right there. I like
with his
that.
gang, but no lie by myself I'm back. I remember 07, 08, me and Poser went half on that Chrome 3.8. We was all gassed, it was our first drop. Man, we're gonna get blazed, man, we're gonna get jacked. Man, we took that thing like everywhere. Daytime, nighttime, no, we didn't care. Till one day we was rolling with it. Then Fed pulled us in that Honda Civic. The way my heart was beating, I can't lie cause I was scared. See, I ain't ever been jailed before, but now I'm looking like a straight 5 years. So I'm thinking I should just react them.
He's like, yo, and the way that he's telling it, man, he's telling that like he's a good storyteller, man. I like that, yo. Let's go.
I ain't ever been jailed before, but now I'm looking like a straight 5 years. So I'm thinking I should just react them. And when they fall back, we just duck. But the car we was in was slow as shit, and the car they was in was off. So I jumped out all polite, no attitude, no disrespects. Yeah, license, warrants, and all of that. They done all those types of checks. Luckily, it all came back clean. Eventually, they just let me go. If they ever would have searched the car cuts, they never would have let me go. I thank God for that.
He's like, yo, man, on some real shit. Thank God they never searched your car. Because if they searched your car, they would have never let me go and whatnot. Yo. And the way that he said it, like, he came out all polite and gentle and all that type of shit. Talk to them with respect and all that beautiful stuff and whatnot. And by the grace of God, man, they let the dude go. You know what I mean? Definitely cool. You know what I mean? Definitely what's up.
Never would have searched the car cuts. They never would have let me go.
And I wanted to say that shit. You know what I mean? Well, this is not a good. I mean, like whenever the cops ever stopped me in life and whatnot, I was never doing anything fucked up. You know what I mean? But whenever I'm doing something fucked up and shit, the cops are never there to lock me up. You know what I mean? But I was like when I was young. Now I'm too fucking old for all that stupidness. So I don't do good fucked up shit no more. You know what I mean? But it was funny when I was young and shit. It was kind of funny. It's like I had an angel following me or some shit. You know what I mean? But let's go.
They just let me go. If they ever would have searched the carcass, they never would have let me go. I thank God for that. I thank God for this. If it weren't for him, would have touched the nick. Probably been locked down like some type of prick. Would have never been here and had the chance to spit. I heard my man saying that he's onto me because he heard that I smashed his.
Oh shit! I smashed this. What? Yeah, he thanks God for all the things that happened, that he never got locked up, that he was able to basically dive in his career in the time that he dived into it. You know what I mean?
Would have never been here and had the chance to spit. I heard my man saying that he's onto me because he heard that I smashed his chick. I told my man, cause I never touched a girl, I just suck my look.
I said, mad girl. I heard mad girl mad at me because I smashed his chick. He said, mad girl, I never smashed your chick, man. She already gave me head. That's balls right there. I never smashed her, man. She just gave me head.
My man, cause I never touched a girl, I just suck my look. Here we go again, Rapman wanna switch this flow again. You can't try judge a man without knowing him. Go and tell your brethren I was going in. Here we go again, Rapman wanna switch this flow again. You can't try judge a man without knowing him. Go and tell your brethren I was going in, cause that's fact.
That's it, man. You can't judge a man without knowing him. Now that's facts, for real, man. It is facts.
Flow again, you can't try judge a man without knowing him. Go and tell your brethren I was going in, cause that's fact. They know. They know. That's facts. Hey, light work there, Charlie. Light work.
Rapman in the building, you know!
Easy.
Hey, you're one of the greatest storytellers out there, bro.
I appreciate that.
I feel like I was watching a movie right there, man.
I appreciate that.
Come on.
Real talk.
Wow.
Hey, I love that.
Jeez.
Yeah, man come here to spit, be real talk.
And you ain't done yet?
Nah. 3 beats, cuz.
Yeah.
3 beats, I got more, fam.
We're
Let's
going
go.
again.
Well, one more time, fam. One more time. Let's go. I'm gonna get a bit serious now, real talk. Hey, listen. People ain't respecting life. They're not respecting life. You're wasting your life doing nothing or wasting it doing rubbish, you get me? You don't know when the last day is gonna be, man. Don't let me get all emotional up in there. Anyway, look. Yo, coming from the ghetto, man, I've seen it all. Seen a couple gangsters fall. Seen a man snake his best friend just for a couple jewels. Seen a man come into some money, then they act a fool. Starting on their boys instead of helping.
I like that, man. Seen a man come into some money and then act a fool. Man, that's balls, man. Cause that's what it is, you know what I mean? The minute motherfuckers see the freaking money that they never had in their lives and whatnot, that shit just changes a motherfucker's character and shit. It's like the fucking power in the freaking demonic freaking nature of the money takes over your freaking being and shit. And makes you act like a fucking asshole. You know what I mean? You can't let the money change you. You gotta respect the money for what it do to you, but not change as an individual.
A couple jewels, seen a man come into some money, then they act a fool. Starting on their boys instead of helping, trying to bring them through that love of money.
I like that, man. Stunting on their boy instead of helping them and bring them through. You know what I mean? That's all it is, man. On some real shit, yo. You got something you can help out, man. Help your peoples and whatnot, cause they ain't not on your level. God damn, I hate when that shit happens.
I know that for sure. To fool, starting on their boys instead of helping, trying to bring them through that love of money's evil, man. I know that for sure. And many man are locked in prison because they risked it for more. So we go hard and get it in. No, we wanted some more. The hunger always turns to greed, cause I've seen it before. We used to chill up on the block trying to scheme on and eat.
Facts, man. Facts, man. Facts, man. Let's go.
Man will come around, we had to rob and to eat. Man, the things I would have done for some new Nikes on my feet. Cause when your chicks are beaten up, it's always harder to beat. In school days, all the girls, they wasn't talking to me. Now every day I get a DM, long time no see. I used to tell them all them what I would grow up to be. But they just didn't have the vision, man, they just couldn't see. Now look at me, here on BBC.
And he was like, yo, man, I used to tell them all what I grew up to be, but they just didn't have the vision. They just couldn't see. You know what I mean? And this guy is like, yo, man, I knew exactly where I was gonna be in the future and whatnot. I knew with the work ethic that I have and the goals that I have to get to where I need to be and shit. That's where I was gonna be and shit. You know what I mean? But the people I was telling that shit didn't have the vision at the time, so they couldn't see what I was telling them to be truthful and whatnot. And boy, look at them now. Look at me and look at them. Shit, you know what I mean? That's the type of energy he's, and I feel him for that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if you think you could do something and whatnot, yo, you just have to work towards it, and you'll get there eventually. You know what I mean? The road might be long as fuck, man, but like if you got that energy to do it, man, you gotta do it. Let's go.
But they just didn't have the vision, man. Shout to me. Little brother locked down in HMP. I know he's gas right now, like, yo, he's talking about me. Yo, what's good? What you want? What you saying, bro? I couldn't come up last week, I had the funeral. Yeah, our cousin passed away, it was emotional. Look, let me tell you a little story about my...
You see it? And this is coming from some place that's real and whatnot. His fucking cousin passed away and whatnot, and the shit getting emotional and whatnot. You know what I mean? Definitely what's up, man. I like when like I told you, like I like when a freaking artist is able to actually share a pain that he's going through with his audience and whatnot. It shows that he's willing to freaking share a little bit of him with you guys and whatnot. And imagine how hard that would be for you to do to just a average stranger. That's some deep shit. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Tell you a little story about my cousin and his wife. They met at 17 and trust me, it was love at first sight. They got married, had kids and everything was all nice. They all moved up to Brum just to start a new life. One day my cousin clocked, he just didn't seem right. Appetite all disappeared, he's feeling different inside. Stomach ache, losing weight, finding blood in his files. Finally got it checked up that he had cancer of the bowels. Cancer when he's only 35, you can imagine.
Wow. Wow. 35, man. Damn, man.
News hit his children and his wife. He turned 37, still fighting and alive. We all had them high hopes, thinking yeah we might survive. Things are on the up, he ain't giving up. One thing you need to know about my cousin, he was tough. He had it 2 years and he still didn't drop. The cancer picked the wrong one, they should have just fucked off. Word rap.
The cancer, he had it 2 years and he still didn't drop. The cancer picked the wrong one. It shouldn't have just fucked up. You know what I mean? Damn, man. Like, yo, whoever has family that has like cancer. My godmother had cancer. She passed away from it and whatnot. And that's some serious shit. You know what I mean? That's some serious shit, you know. I don't wish cancer upon nobody and whatnot. Man, damn, yeah, fucked up disease.
And he still didn't drop. The cancer picked the wrong one, they should have just fucked off. Word round the family is just getting away, and that we don't need to worry, everything's okay. Then we get a phone call like the very next day, saying how his wife's been diagnosed with...
Hold love.
Then we get a phone call like the very next day, saying how his wife's been diagnosed with the same.
Oh,
you hear what I'm
shit.
saying? I don't think that you clocked. His wife got the same exact cancer we got. Tell me that's not mad. Tell me that's not a lot. It's not something you can catch, so please tell me what's the odds? Please tell me why after 1 year she died. She was beautiful, wonder out and inside. Had such a kind heart, man, such a nice vibe. And anyone that's met her says the same thing as I. 4 weeks later, my cousin died too. He passed on the day right before a funeral. He didn't want to say goodbye, he wanted to say hi. He missed her so much, he went to see her in the sky. Both 38, a few weeks apart. He missed her so much he went to see her in the sky. Both 38, a few weeks apart. They say cancer killed them both. I say he had the broken heart. They had 5 sons.
Yo.
Why did the good die young, but the evil bad man?
Yo, I do believe when he said, yo, the cancer killed him. No, he died of a broken heart and shit, yo. I've heard of stories and I've seen cases where like they've been like it is like a couple and whatnot. They've been married for a long ass time and shit, and like now they're older and whatnot, and like 1 month the wife dies, and like weeks later the husband die, or vice versa. You know what I mean? It's that yo, I have no reason to live for. You know what I mean? All my kids are grown and everything like that. I leaned on my wife and whatnot, and now I don't have her, so I have no need to be alive and shit. You know what I mean? And what, like he said, you know what I mean? He wanted to be with her in heaven and whatnot. You know what I mean?
They say cancer killed them both. I say he had the broken heart. They had 5 sons. Why did the good die young, but the evil bad mind people always live long? Man, that shit's all wrong. Man, that shit.
That's a fact, man. The evil bad mind people always live long. You know what I mean? I was having this conversation with a friend of mine. I was like, yo, on some real shit. You know what I mean? The reason why the good die young and whatnot, because they weren't never to be, they were never meant to live on Earth and whatnot, because Earth is a place for sinners and whatnot. You know what I mean? It's like Earth is like purgatory, kind of. You know what I mean? And whenever you're in touch with you're completely freaking knowledgeable of all the fucked up shit that you've done, and you redeem yourself for it, and that's when you're able to pass on and whatnot. You know what I mean? Yo, that's my view. I mean, cause I feel like nobody should. A lot of people that live long and whatnot, they have some wicked ways and whatnot, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a blessing to die young. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I don't take my. I don't know, man. What I'm saying, man. It's just how. Yeah, let's go.
The evil bad mind people always live long. Man, that shit's all wrong. Man, that shit's all long. Yeah, life ain't fair. That's the theme to this song. That cancer shit, it tore the family apart. So now everywhere I go, I'm riding with a heavy heart, and that's real shit. Wow. Yo, R.I.P. my big cousin, I met him. R.I.P. Stably. Respect life. Respect life. You don't know when it's gonna be done, you feel me?
That's a fact, man. Respect life, man. Respect life. We don't know when it's gonna be done, so we've got to cherish it and do what we gotta do. You know what I mean?
Wow. Charlie cut me, man. I'm done, man. I can't even go no more.
Jeez. I had goosebumps right that whole thing right there, bro. That story was mad.
It's not even a story, because it's real life. It's mad. Mad. That's deep.
Wow. What a moment.
Alright, Broski, man. Alright, yo. Definitely great ass storytelling on the last freaking verse and whatnot, yo. And the way that he told it is like it's coming from a real place, you know what I mean? Like he had like the first 2 verses, he had like glimpses of storytelling and whatnot, but the last verse itself and whatnot, it was just like going to a place directly and whatnot. It was touching at your heartstrings, and you was like, ooh, wow, ooh. There was moments where I was like, shit, yo. Then when you discovered like dude was freaking dying of cancer and whatnot, and then his wife got the same kind of cancer that he did and whatnot, and she died before he died. He was big on fighting and whatnot, and then at the very end and whatnot, when she freaking passes away, he passes right after. You know what I mean? Cause I mean, like sometimes, man, yo, like I said, man, when you got, and they were young too, man. They were younger than me, bro. Now, well, they died younger than me. So I mean, like that's another thing. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I felt like when I heard freaking Kobe Bryant died and whatnot. I was like, damn, that guy is so freaking young. You know what I mean? He's like around my age and shit. You know what I mean? It just shows you like, yo, when you live your life and whatnot, you have to live it to the fullest and whatnot. Cause at any moment, anything could happen, man. Dope ass track, man. I like the energy of this fire in the booth and whatnot. Dude is talented and and he's 100% real, man. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, I hope you guys liked this and enjoyed it like I did. You know what I mean? If you guys did, you already know what to do. Put it down there in the comment section all day long and whatnot. Tell me what your favorite part of the track was and whatnot. If you want more tracks from Rapman or any other type of rappers or any type of videos, man, just put it down there in the comment section. I'll get to it as soon as possible. Last but not least and whatnot, this is my motherfucking thumb and whatnot. I need y'all to take y'all thumbs and throw it all the way up to the motherfucking air and shit and smash that like button and whatnot. Show me some love and support in that way. Another way you guys can show me some love and support is by subscribing to the channel right down there all day long. That's about it. I'm gonna check you guys out next time on the next video. Peace out, one love, and I'm out. You already know, fam. Let's go.